The package arrived on a Tuesday. Addressed in faded ink, it lay on my desk, an enigma. Inside, a cassette tape, its label scrawled with the name Annabella. I hadn't heard that name in years, and seeing it now sent a shiver down my spine. Who could have sent this? And why now?
The voice that whispered from the speakers was young, filled with a creeping dread. "This is my story," it said, "the truth of what happened." The voice was hauntingly familiar, yet I couldn't place it. It spoke of secrets long buried, of events that had been forgotten or perhaps purposefully erased.
I leaned closer, my heart pounding in my chest. The voice continued, weaving a tale of mystery and fear. Each word seemed to pull me deeper into a past I had tried to forget. The hum of the tape recorder was steady, almost hypnotic. I pressed the play button again, unable to resist the pull of the story, the only sound in the room. The air grew thick, oppressive. It felt as if the walls were closing in, the fog of memories becoming almost tangible. I knew I had to uncover the truth, no matter how painful it might be. Bellevue. A town shrouded in mist and memory. The fog clung to the streets like a shroud, hiding secrets and whispers of the past. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, and the air was thick with the weight of unspoken stories. The missing person poster hung in the town square, a faded testament to a mystery unsolved. It fluttered in the breeze, a silent cry for answers that never came. The edges were worn, the ink faded, but the pain it represented was still fresh in the hearts of those who remembered. Annabella, her smile frozen in time, stared out from the poster. Her eyes, once full of life and dreams, now seemed to haunt the town with their silent plea. She was more than just a face on a piece of paper. She was a daughter, a friend, a life interrupted. Her eyes held a secret, a flicker of something unseen. They seemed to follow you, asking questions that no one could answer. What had happened to Annabella? Where had she gone? The mystery lingered, as thick as the fog that enveloped the town. The townsfolk spoke of her in hushed tones, their voices barely above a whisper. They shared stories and theories, each more outlandish than the last, but all tinged with a sense of dread. It was as if speaking her name too loudly might summon the very darkness they feared, their words swirling with speculation and fear, creating an atmosphere thick with unease. Theories ranged from the mundane to the supernatural, but none brought comfort. The mystery of Annabella's disappearance had become a part of the town's very fabric, woven into its history and its soul. The poster remained, a constant reminder of the girl who vanished without a trace. It was a symbol of loss, of questions unanswered, and of a community forever changed. Bellevue would never forget Annabella, and the fog would never lift from the town's collective heart.
It started subtly. Annabella's voice trembled on the tape, a flicker in the mirror, a movement at the edge of my vision.
She spoke of her reflection, how it seemed to move independently. Her voice grew frantic, her words tumbling over each other. "It watches me," she whispered, her breath catching in her throat. "It knows my secrets."
The tape hissed, the silence heavy with unspoken terror. I listened to the tape again and again. Annabella's voice, thick with fear, became a haunting melody. Then I heard it, a faint clicking sound, barely audible beneath her voice. It was rhythmic, deliberate. I adjusted the recorder, straining to hear. The clicking grew louder, more insistent. It was Morse code. My blood ran cold as I translated the message, "Beware the mirror." The old Miller house stood at the edge of town, shrouded in shadow. Its once vibrant facade now lay in ruins, a testament to the passage of time and the secrets it held within its walls. The townsfolk avoided it, their eyes casting wary glances whenever they passed by. It was a place of mystery, a place where the past seemed to linger, refusing to let go. Locals whispered of strange occurrences, of faces appearing in the windows. They spoke in hushed tones about the eerie lights that flickered at odd hours, and the inexplicable sounds that echoed through the night. Some claimed to have seen figures moving behind the curtains, shadows that danced and disappeared as quickly as they came. I stepped inside, the air heavy with dust and decay. The floorboards creaked under my weight, each step a reminder of the house's age and neglect. Cobwebs hung like ghostly drapes, and the smell of mildew was overpowering. It felt as though the house was alive, watching, waiting. A single mirror hung in the hallway, its surface clouded with age. It was an antique, its ornate frame tarnished and worn. The mirror seemed out of place, a relic from a time long past. It drew me in, compelling me to take a closer look. As I approached, I felt a cold shiver run down my spine. The temperature seemed to drop and the air grew thick with an unspoken tension. My breath fogged the glass as I leaned in, trying to peer through the clouded surface.
My reflection stared back at me, distorted, unfamiliar. It was as if the mirror was showing me a different version of myself, one that I didn't recognize. The eyes in the reflection seemed to bore into my soul, revealing secrets I didn't know I had. The clicking sound started again, this time coming from inside the mirror. It was rhythmic, almost like a heartbeat, growing louder and more insistent. I couldn't tear my eyes away, mesmerized by the sound and the image before me. It was a warning, a desperate plea. The mirror seemed to be trying to communicate, to tell me something important. But what? The sense of urgency was palpable, and I felt a growing sense of dread. I backed away, my heart pounding in my chest. The fear was overwhelming, a primal instinct to flee from whatever danger lurked within the mirror. But I couldn't leave, not yet. I had to understand. Annabella? I whispered into the silence. The name felt foreign on my lips, yet strangely familiar. It was as if the house itself had whispered it to me, urging me to speak it aloud.
The mirror remained, cold and unyielding. It offered no answers, only more questions. The reflection had returned to normal, but the sense of unease lingered. Its secret remained, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface. The Miller house held its mysteries close, and I knew that I had only scratched the surface of its haunting legacy.